Hello everybody, I'm Diane. We're going to paint this little girl today. Do you see what I've done? I've used graphite paper and put the pattern on the board. Okay, I paint on these boards. I do sell them on my website. Cheaper than anywhere I found them. I probably won't do a lot of talking today because this one is rather short. These are the colors we're going to use, just 4 of them. We've got brown. This is a tan color. I buy it on Amazon and it's called Warm Gray. White. And this light blue is also hard to find, and it is called powder blue, and I only can find it on Amazon. So if you'll see the picture, if you can see it, the ocean kind of blends into the beach. So that's where we're going to start. I use the brushes that are pointed, makes the control easier. Okay, I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to mix white with my blue so that it'll be very pale up there. I want it pale. The important thing in this painting is the little girl. As I've said before, the board absorbs more paint than the canvas. My topic today is just giving to others. These make great gifts, and I give them to people all the time. Sometimes a friend or so might want to buy one, and I'll let them buy one because I don't charge that much. It makes me feel so good for people to have these in their homes and love them as much as I do, and think of me when they look at them. Because I'm kind of old, one day I'll be gone, and when they look at them, they'll think of me. And these are kind of timeless. You know what I forgot? I forgot her skin color. I sure did. We'll add that to our colors. These little areas that are darker in a line look good. Makes it look like a wave is there. Don't ever think that you can't paint children or a person, because you can. Okay, I did a little too much work this morning. And I'm a little shaky, so just ignore me. Okay, we're gonna start adding the beach in, but we want it to be pale. If you think, well, I would like to have that little pattern so I could paint that myself, all you got to do is comment below and tell me you want the pattern. I'll send you a little invoice for $3, and I'll print it out, send it to you. All you have to do is get some graphite paper. Of course, you know, I get everything on Amazon because I don't go anywhere. It's delivered with no problem. Of course, I sell these kits on my website. If you're interested in buying the kit, you get all the paint, the brushes, the board, an easel to stand it on. That's one reason I say these are timeless, because they're a wood easel, but if you wanted to, you could just stand it up on the back of a shelf with other things sitting around it, because it's going to be so cute. Alright, let's start adding a little bit darker brown or tan. When I'm painting the background, I always paint the sides as I go so that they will match and you don't have to wait to the end and go back and paint them. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy or anything moving this board around, but I'm trying to paint the edges. And when you're painting a board, you don't have to do the paint so thick, because the way the board absorbs the paint, it actually like gives it life and shades it. It's by itself. I love painting on boards. Okay, let's do the bottom here. It's a little bit darker. I'm going to add some brown to the tan. As I've said before, if you've watched my channel, I don't try to cover up my lines, my drawn lines, because it helps define the painting. I like the way that looks. Just put some darker brown in this. Paint the bottom. You can comment below anything that you would like for me to paint, and send you the pattern. I'm here for you. I'm doing this not only for myself, but for you guys. I'm just trying to recover my life in some sort or fashion. Okay, we're going to use a different brush, and we're going to paint her shadow. paint's already there on the beach, so we're going to paint it a dark brown. Add a little bit of tan to it. Probably should have used a smaller brush. I hope you subscribe to my channel. I've got 150 pictures lined up to paint. Seriously, I don't know how long that's going to take, but they are lined up. Most of them are animals or children or people on the beach, or I like subjects. I do not like landscapes. That's just me. Okay. Now let's go back to the water. You see little ripples and stuff. We're going to add some white here and there. Just straight white. I'm going to try to make them straight across. Just whoobles and doobles, and I'm not going to try to be perfect or anything. Just scrub it in. We're just going to add some white where the beach comes in. Now back to the ocean, there is a little bit of, I would say, medium brown hanging around up here. Kind of defines the waves. Remember, this is not the important thing. The little girl's the important thing. We add the varnish at the end. All of this will just pop. Okay, let's add some dark brown just in a few places. Maybe that's too dark. Now, under each wave, there will be a shadow. Okay, let's go ahead and put some darker brown down at the bottom, and we'll be finished with this. I'm just going to put a few things here and there. Go back and cover up some of this. It's a little bit too much. going to dry this just a little bit and hunt the skin color. Sorry, I think that's okay. Amazon fan, battery operated. Okay, I've got, this is a rose peachy color, but I use it for light skin. Her skin's shaded because the sun's hitting her forearm. We're going to use a little brush. Start with her face. I'm going to use the light peachy color. The camera is right in my face because I'm trying to get it as close as possible so you can see it. Okay, her cheek is light. Sun shining on it. Okay, we're going to grab her arm here where the sun is. Painted this light color. A little bit of light right here under her arm. I don't know why, but I'm going by the picture. Okay, the front of her leg. And I've kind of outlined on the pattern where the lights go to make it easier for me and for you. Okay, now we're going to go to the darker flesh. I try to keep 3 of these colors. I'm out of one. It's on its way here. Because I paint a lot of people. Okay, this has to have brown in it. It's not dark enough. Probably thinking this is too dark, but it's not. I painted a girl on the beach in a white sundress. It's one of my favorite paintings, and when I was painting it, I was going, that looks so dark. then when I finished it, it was perfect. Looked like she'd been out in the sun, and it was just right. You don't have to make everything perfect. Okay, her hand's got white on it. It's got white on it. Let's just go back to the darker peach and do her cheek and her hair. I paint on a puppy pad so that I don't get paint on my table. Okay, the front of her face is not light enough, so I'm going to add some white to the light peach. Maybe at some point I'll learn how to edit and can, you know, focus in on these little things because they are hard to see. Okay, let's do that lighter color on her shoulder. Down the front of her arm. Does look a little dark, doesn't it? We'll paint this back arm. Now it's in the shadow, so we'll use the color all the way around. They don't try to fill in all the fingers and just. It's better if you don't try to be so perfect. It actually looks better. Okay, I'll have to fix that. I'm gonna go back over her arm that is too dark. See, this is dark right here. medium flesh on the front. It gets darker down here on her foot. So I'll add brown to that. Her heel is dark brown. And then the bend of her leg is dark brown. Under her knee is dark brown. Under her foot. Part of that is a shadow. The top of her foot is white. So let's get another brush. Probably shouldn't be painting today. Just a little shaky. That's why I chose a small one. And when you're painting, if you're not an artist already, you think, that doesn't really look that good. But when you put the varnish on it, I don't know, it just comes alive. So all you have to do is look at the picture that you should have laying right beside you. Okay, let's fix this arm that is too dark. use the lighter peach again and add just a touch of white. Don't think her legs are too dark. You'll see. You'll see when we get there. Okay. Let's paint her little swimsuit. My fan's still running. This is just perfect to dry your paint. The name of this painting is Brown Curly Hair. And if you want to buy the kit online, the link is below. Just click on it and it will actually be the first one, because as I finish them, I put them online and they end up on top. So, okay, we're going to paint her little swimsuit. And we're going to paint it a light brown, because I know you can't see it probably, but it has little dark brown stripes in it, which we're going to add to it. I'll show you. See, it's got little brown stripes running through it. Okay, that brush is too big. We'll use this one. Okay, we're going to take brown, and I think I'm going to add tan to it instead of white. It needs to be darker than her skin. The front of it is darker, so we'll do that in a minute. Okay, that brush is too big. I've used all my brushes this morning that I had laid out. I should have laid out more. Okay. Okay, the back actually ends up being darker, so I'm going to change that. Okay, let's paint her pants. Now, if you were using canvas, this color would move right on around, but since it's on a board, the board tends to hold it and dry it in place. It just kind of soaks it up. Have to fix that. Still like the boards though. Quinn, don't bark. Okay, we're going to paint the skirt. Just going to kind of paint it in stripes so that it will appear to be ruffled. And we don't even have to fill in every little thing because the board behind it is tan. So which will be just fine. So you can see my lines through the skirt, which looks okay. The very front of the skirt is highlighted by the sun. Okay, let's paint the straps. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this paint so it will flow easier. Okay, we need to add a little bit of flesh behind those straps. Fix my little bobble right there. I'll have to go over that line because we don't want to see that one. or that one. I think that looks fun. Let's do her hair. We're going to go with a light brown. So we're going to mix the tan color with the brown. We're just going to paint it all over. I'm using this pointed brush again, small one. And the curly hair is like going to be all messy around. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that, let it dry a minute. Okay, let's dry it. This will be so cute when we get the varnish on it. It just makes everything pop and makes everything look finished. When we finish her hair, we're going to put stripes on her little outfit. Okay, let's finish her hair. Okay, she's got dark places in it first. Let's do that. Just look at your picture. Doesn't have to be perfect. The dark is where the shadows are under the hair. Now we're going to put the highlight on the curls that are on top that are meeting the sun. So we're going to mix some white with tan. Going to do much. Sometimes you can do too much. Okay, I've got a pen. It's called Sepia ink pen, painting pen, that we're going to finish your hair with, and the skirt and the stripes. But it absolutely has to be dry. So if you will just hang on a minute, you can fast forward if you want to. Stick around to watch the varnish though. That's the best part. It's my favorite part. I think it's okay. I grab my pen. This one is Sepia. Get it from Amazon. This one is gray. I also have white. They just help highlight things sometimes. Pull this forward so I can see. If you're doing long curly hair, you can just go back and forth like that. That makes a nice curl on long hair. Alright, let's go over this. I'm not sure the stripes will show, but maybe they won't. Well, let's try the gray one and see if that looks better. I mean, they're so, this picture is so little anyway, and everything is so brown. That works. We just wanted a semblance of stripes, and that works. Okay. Let's varnish this little girl. I hope you subscribe to my channel. Got so much in store for you. I'm gonna dry it just 30 seconds. I usually let them dry an hour before I put varnish on them, but you know, can't do that right now, and I don't know how to edit, so I'll learn soon, just not too much at one time. This has been a learning experience. Okay. Put right there. Just brush it on. I usually put 2 coats of gloss. Let me show you. It is Liquitex High Gloss Varnish. I get it on Amazon. It's actually a little bit cheaper on Amazon than it is at Hobby Lobby. Need a little bit more. Don't forget about the edges. And this has to be totally flat. And it's so little, I'm having to hold it in different positions. And just do the edges real quick. If it's not level, it will pull in a corner and you can actually see it. It'll look thicker and have like a wave in it. So I leveled my table before I started painting. This table moves, you can raise it up. It's a computer desk. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up just so you can see. It is so cute. So cute. And you can do this. It is so easy. So easy. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being with me today. Please take care of yourself. And I'll see you soon.